Hello there, YouTube. We are back with some more match play commentary for y'all. I'm joined by the Kaiju King, Quackity McQuackerton, TJ. There it is.
That's my
beautiful
kaiju sound. Did that come through the mic okay?
Yeah, no, it was beautiful.
Okay, sometimes the
Moving me
video
to
broadcast
tears.
is just like,
I'm tearing
no,
up right now.
you will not. There's no time. You cannot make that noise today. And I'll be like, okay, I apologize.
But we've got some matches that we filmed over at Sully's Abode. For those of you in the Chicagoland area, it is located in Bolingbrook. Great card shop, great people too. We go there every Thursday for Digi. Pop off at about 6:15, 6:30ish typically. So if you want to join us, meet us, we're there. You know, feel free to come out. We've had a lot of folks come out and just kind of chill with us, which has been awesome. And I'll drop their TCG player link down in the video description below. Today's matchup features Tyler playing the Birds deck, which if you haven't checked out TJ's profile, wink wink, check it out. I'll link it in the video description as well. And he's playing up against our very own Jorel, piloting Red Hybrid. Should be an interesting matchup. I know Birds does a lot of crazy things and a lot of crazy shenanigans, but definitely does take a good pilot to do so. And Red Hybrid sometimes will just go Burr. So should be an interesting matchup to see. Couple things before we hop into the round itself. As always, if you do like our content, you enjoy what you're seeing, you want to support us handsome boys on the channel, please feel to drop that like and subscribe button. We would greatly appreciate it. That was beautiful.
I apologize. I'm so sorry. It's part of being handsome.
No, that's part of the sell. You know, this is part of the sales pitch.
Yep. That's what it is.
And we will also drop our socials down in the video description below. You know, our Twitter, our Instagram, our Discord, all of that good stuff. So hit those up. Definitely would be exciting to see all of you there. But with enough jibber jabber, let us hop right into the round.
Man, I wish I could all turns have +1 KDP, like as a person. Some days you feel like you need it, you know?
Oh, I know.
Oh, of course. God dang it. So Jorel does go Uko turn 1. You vote for 1. The one choke classic.
See a BT-11 BO.
Yeah.
We'll pick up a vaccine.
Bottom deck's the rest.
Uko does Uko things. We push up and we pick up a Takuya. Memory setter Takuya. And we get to hatch once again. Oh. God.
The Uko cycle is real. And then just plays a Takuya memory setter. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So Tyler's already looking at like most of his security being gone next turn. Depending.
That's wild. I mean, honestly though, Uko is just so good. You know, I know we've talked about it where people are like, oh, Uko should be banned, particularly BT-16 Uko. Hot take maybe, but I don't know if it deserves the ban hammer per se, but I can definitely see arguments as to why. I don't know.
Stuff. Okay, so it looks like Tyler is running the Christie variant.
Christie package, yeah.
Yeah, so Jorel pushes up the Uko. The promo Uko will resolve the BT-16 Uko's effect, and then we'll do promo Uko's effect.
Jorel.
He will one into another Uko, and then goes. Okay, yep, there it is. Does he have an Alda?
There's an Aguni.
Oh, Aguni. Okay, so yeah, just start setting up. Just get everything sort of good to go. That Aguni is, I think, 11k.
Yeah, Wings of Love. So adds to hand and allows to play a BO, which will allow him to pick up a Christie. We will gain 2 memory because security was checked from Takuya Inheritable. And then pays a memory to go into Burning
Grid. Yeah, BO. Just pop the BO.
Sure.
That's a lot of level 4s committed to that stack, though, which is a little bit scary.
Yeah.
But Jorel also has a huge hand already.
Who cares when you got triple Uko?
That's true. Yeah, Uko just starts swinging. Well, yeah. I think he forgot to draw.
I think he drew already.
Off of the Koros. Oh, right. Yeah, he drew when he checked with a good. Yeah, you're right.
So we see a BT-7 Takuya come out just to pass turn. Sora will set memory to 3. And let's see what Tyler can do.
It's just kind of tough. I mean, he looks like he might be missing a Phoenix. He can clear one body number, but even if he clears the Burning Gray, it's going to just spit out more Takuyas.
There's just so much aggression on the field already that it is going to be very tough.
All right, because that Aguni. Yeah, plays Takuya
Yep.
from his hand. So
We see a Phoenix do come out. This is BT-11 Phoenix. We'll swing over the Burning Gray stack, which will allow
Did
Jorel
he-
to...
okay, there we go.
There we go.
Did you pay the cost?
Well, Jorel play out a Takuya, and then Uko
Yeah, they can
gets
pop an
baseball
Uko.
batted. We see a Christie come out, and that's it. See what Jorel can do.
Yeah, this is scary. So with where Tyler is at, unfortunately, he's kind of in a really bad spot already.
See Uko come out and allows Jorel to search, hatch. We go into a Flamon in the back, but if he sees the nuts, he could easily just swing for lethal right here and now. So we see an Aguni come
Yeah.
out. Swing just one check
We'll
because we
swing.
don't have
Yeah,
enough
it's missing-
DP.
I mean, he does live the check because he's 7k thanks to the Takuya.
Mhm.
So Jorel's considering what he wants to do.
And we'll decide to just Aguni in the back, which, I mean, that's fair.
Yeah,
That is fair.
passes Tyler to 3. I mean, he's set up for game next turn, so
Yeah.
it's pretty good. Tyler does get a hold of the turn here, though. Does have to kind of consider what he wants to do here. He's at 4. We'll tuck a proto form. Okay, so we'll evo into a Phoenix X for 1.
Mhm.
On evo, I mean, he doesn't need to blitz on evo because it's only when the memory counter's over, but he can just evo and swing, so it doesn't really matter. We'll gain 2 memory for checking a security card because of the BO and the Burdra. The Garuda effect will pop the Uko. He'll use the Phoenix effect to go ahead and pop the Alda, which will let Jorel play out the Flamon. No Akiho, so that Phoenix does not have Rush.
But, I mean, kind of decent showing of what birds can do in terms of the combo. You know, when you climb up the line and have your Phoenix X live, being able to play out another Phoenix. Like you said, if Akiho is there, having Rush with some of those things is going to be pretty nutty.
Yeah. Yeah. So it looks like so much to Will
There's Akiho.
Wings of Love. So we'll be able to spit out a Tamer. Akiho effect will reveal top 4. Add one card there. Let's see what he's thinking. What's he going to do? He could just... Okay.
He's considering, it looks like he's considering.
Okay, so
bouncing
he's...
back
Oh,
to
sorry. So he's
Sora.
clarifying Sora. So he's just... Yeah, it looks like he's going to bounce the Sora back to hand to be able to play out another body.
Mhm.
Because he had a card from trash to hand earlier. Or no, I think... Or is he just talking about it? Okay, no, he's doing it. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll do
play out
that.
a
We'll go
Garuda,
into...
Garuda X.
Yep. Garuda X on Evo. Get a little crazy.
Go ahead and swings with Phoenix, popping the flame. Just clarifying effects here, because this is, yeah, birds is definitely a deck
Yeah.
where you do have to kind of.
It can get a little... It can get crazy with how many effects go off.
Yeah. Does hit a Crimson, so we'll stop any other sort of spitting out shenanigans here. But I mean, Tyler's definitely built up a decent board. I honestly think if you can find a way to choke to 1, you're honestly not in a bad spot.
He needs to choke to 1 here. If he doesn't choke to 1, then Jorel does just have game next turn, as long as he's a level 4 in hand.
I think that's
The
what
Crimson
Tyler's
is
thinking
kind of
about right
tough
now. Mhm.
because now it does stop Tyler from being able to play out bodies for... It does Evo for 3.
That might be rough. Plays out a Sora off of that effect.
Yeah. No blockers. We'll swing the Phoenix because it does have Rush
Mm-hmm.
from the Akiho.
But here, like, this is... Oh. Plays out
And
a
then
blocker
just plays for
bird.
5. Which, I mean, that is not really too difficult for Jorel to get around, I don't think.
Mm-mm.
Jorel will push up. He does have to be mindful of the swings here, but he does need to clear that blocker. So Jorel will just go ahead. We'll load 5
Under Takuya.
into the bottom. Yep. Evo for 3. Yeah, into an Emperor. We'll pop the blocker.
Yep.
I think
But
he just swing a
swing
Goonie
and
first.
swing, yeah.
Yeah, and then swing. Yeah, okay.
I'm almost wondering
That's
if it's
game 1.
better to just, like, hard drop. If you, I mean, assuming he had it, right? But hard dropping the Burdra and just, like, choke into 2.
Hard dropping it earlier would have been better, yeah.
Because then you could
going into
play the
Phoenix.
Emperor and pop the Burdra, but like you pass turn.
Yeah, I think you honestly just swing Garuda X there and hard drop the Burdra.
Yeah.
Call it a day. It is tough though. The only thing I kind of lost track of was when he added a card back to hand to proc Sora's effect, but I think Jorel was just nice boy and let him sort of resolve it, because I think Tyler might have missed the window initially, because I think he did the Akiho thing to grab a card and then did a bunch of other stuff first.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think Ante...
Although I guess it's all in limbo, because a lot of stuff was kind of all over the place.
Ante commented on your profile
Oh.
recently, and he was just saying, like, it's definitely, I think, a high ceiling... I wouldn't call high ceiling, but like a powerful deck, in the sense that there's so many things I could pop off. But you definitely need a pilot who knows those effects in and out and can, like, sequence it appropriately. Otherwise, things just start mixing in with one another, and you probably make a lot less efficient plays, and things start to fall apart.
Yeah, I agree. I think that the deck definitely, you have to sequence stuff correctly.
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
I mean, from what we have seen before, I mean, Tyler is definitely a very strong player. So if there's anybody to do it, I definitely would trust him.
We see oh my god, Jorel. Alright, well, we just dropped 2 Ukos, call it a day. Tyler will evil for 2 into Burdra, will go ahead and boost to go up to Garuda.
Okay, pretty good.
And then Garuda go to Garuda X.
Pops the
unfortunately did not have a tamer to play off that Garuda.
Yeah.
We'll just go, alright, we just go right up. So we go Phoenix X, we check security, does hit a Crimson Blaze, which is so... That's so unlucky.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to resolve some effects though. So we'll be able to pop the Uko, trash top card of security because of Garuda X. Unfortunately, that's kind of it. It's not really too much else he can do there right now. Draw has a lot of memory to work with, but
I mean, this was good early aggression from Tyler.
Admittedly, yeah. As much as of a bummer it is to hit the Crimson Blaze like that now. Okay, does hit an Akiho. It is good to get out of the way early, I think, for Tyler. And I mean, if Jorel does pop that body, a lot of things are gonna go off. So he has to be careful.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just play Nuko. Yeah, that's fair.
All the Ukos.
Yeah, Tyler will just swing here. Doesn't have to worry about too much. We'll check security. Lives. We'll be able to
pops Uko.
trash top, pop a body. Yep.
That's pretty good.
Burdra will let him play a tamer, but no tamer to play. Does draw one for the BO, I believe. Or no, gains a memory from the BO. And then on deletion of the Phoenix X to go ahead and play out that Phoenix, which will let him pop the burning because it has
Ayo, this is starting to pop off. Ayo.
Yeah, no, if you go up the line fast enough, birds can just go crazy. And then he'll just go into a Phoenix X. Because it does have rush thanks to the Akiho. We'll be able to just swing another check. And then we'll be able to proc effects to go ahead and just spit out a tamer and then play out the Saberdra.
It's pretty good.
Or no, he hard dropped the tamer to pass turn, but he played the Saberdra for free. So see Jorel go up. Does need to do some work here. We'll be able to swing for 2 checks.
Does die on the first check.
Or it was 3 checks and then just die. So Jorel scoops and they go to game 3. And that was crazy. And I think that's really good evidence of just like, that's what birds can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was insane.
That
was insane.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy how, like you said, if you're able to establish that line quickly and just go up, you're able to do so much. Obviously, you have to sequence it appropriately and kind of have the right setup, but, you know, and I think Akiho coming out of security was also pretty helpful in allowing Tyler to kind of pop off effects. So, you know, definitely a little help there, but I mean, once you get set up, I mean, birds does go wild.
Yeah. No, that was that was crazy. Man, that was fun to watch.
Yeah, no, it's nice to.
That was fun. That was fun to just watch birds just go crazy. Yeah. And Phoenix, it's like what we said in the deck profile too, where Phoenix X was definitely like the card the deck was missing. It needed a way to proc all of its on deletions without actually being deleted.
Right.
And so having those all be end of attack is huge. All right, so we see Jorel start. Nice. Yeah, there it is. It's a soft drop the Uko off the Evo. So he's just set up for just a good consistency turn.
Nice.
Next turn, we'll just drop the Garuda Ace for 4 to play out the Christie for free. Chokes to 1.
Honestly, not
Throw
bad.
push up. Yeah, no, it's a pretty good one choke, and I mean, it leaves you a body that you can like potentially you can just go Garuda X, and then depending on how much memory he's at, can Phoenix or Phoenix X. I gotta remember what Christie does off the top of my head. It's been a minute, so I know her whole engine cycle stuff is weird. Ooh. So your main phase, if you have a Digimon with Bird or Avian, one of his traits, gain 1 memory. On play, one of your Digimon gains on deletion. You may play 1 Beelmon from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Okay.
So Uko checks, does hit looks like it's a Birdramon, and then just evos into a Goonie to pass turn. We do see that memory gain from Christie. After we push the BO up, goes into Garuda X, sort of like you said.
Yeah, so we got the Birdra back. Garuda X will delete the Aguni. Aguni will play out the Flamedramon suspended. And then it'll play out a Takuya.
Which is pretty good setup for
Flamemon.
Yeah, Flamemon.
Flamedra. Looks like so Tyler is kind of a tough spot here. He is. I mean, the memory set of Takuya is big.
Looks like we'll might
play
be missing a Phoenix.
Yeah, and I mean having that Ace card on the board is a bit scary now without being able to go to a Phoenix.
My Lord.
No.
That's
BO
scary.
you have doomed.
Well, there's a Phoenix X.
Doomed.
So I think
Yeah,
we meant
but
to slide the
no.
Protoform underneath to then go into Phoenix X. We swing, and that's really about it.
We'll be able to do end of attack effects because of
Yeah.
that X-Antibody Protoform being there. So we'll be able to spit out this Phoenix. Phoenix will pop the flame. And then that's about it. He's already trash type card of security as well. Yeah. So we see Jorel push up. Is at 5 memory, 2 memory set of Takuyas, has Atomic Inferno. I mean, this is
2 checks.
no blockers.
We'll
tough.
die, but gain 2
We'll die on the
memory.
first check. Okay. Admittedly, Tyler Security has been kind of doing a lot of work for him.
Mm-hmm.
Jorel has done a lot of checks into security and does consistently kind of keep hitting just big bodies and dying.
Alda.
Okay. Well, we see him going up a big stack here. Will is unfortunately missing the ability to go for that last check, I think. If he had like a Gravity Crush to go up
I was gonna
to
say,
Emperor,
unless there's a Graph Crush and Emperor, you really can't close out.
right now, Jorel looks like he's clarifying what the cards do.
And right now, Alda is just barely bigger than... Okay.
Okay. Does go Emperor. We'll pop the Phoenix X, which will allow Phoenix X to go ahead and play 11,000 DP or lower by Digimon.
And does recover the Protoform.
We'll trash top card of security. Yeah.
Plays out another Phoenix. Uko will die off of that.
That's kind of all she wrote there. So interesting thing here, like Jorel's kind of in a tough spot. He does have 3 checks, but that's not enough for him to really go for game here. He'll gain the memory. I don't think he has a way to restand and swing 2 more times. Doesn't have a rush.
Yeah,
has 1 security left.
This could be rough.
He needs to clear another body. We'll just Crimson Blaze. And then just scoops. Yeah, because I mean that's all he can do.
Birds
he knows he doesn't have a
takes it.
security
Look at
bomb.
that. Look at that.
Birds
I was
does take
not
it. So
expecting that.
I think you could try from both decks though, right? Like you get how crazy Uko Engine is in Red Hybrid with how much aggression it can have.
Yeah.
And how much like consistency it adds to the deck. But you also get to see that Birds, like, admittedly, it's honestly not a bad matchup for Birds. It's pretty good, if anything, because Red Hybrid deletes everything. So Birds gets all their effects if Jorel starts to clear board.
Yeah.
Or if Red Hybrid starts to clear board. So it works out pretty well in Bird's favor in that regard. But also just Phoenix X being just such a goated card to just proc so many effects after you check a security is insane.
Yeah. And I think definitely a great display of just the full potential of this deck. So as we said before, TJ's build on the channel is a little bit different. It's not the Christie package. It's more focused on Akiho and Sora. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. That's how mine is. Christie's still a good card though.
Yeah.
She's good for consistency. You can do some fun Garuda shenanigans with her.
Yeah. So if you're looking for a kind of a take on it, feel free to check the video out. Like I said, I'll link it in the video description below. Thank you all for tuning in, and hopefully we'll catch you on the next video. Bye-bye.
Ah.